Welcome back to Not So Pro Football Talk. This is another schedule prediction video since y'all like them so much. And in honor of Hard Knocks coming out last night, we are going to schedule predict the Lions. Okay. It's tough to do this one, I will admit, because I am a fan of them. Well, not really a fan of the Lions, but I'm a fan of what they have to offer as far as heart, team, resilience. I wish them the best, but this video might not be so nice to them. Let's
True.
get to it. Okay, so week one, they're at home against Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia has to come out. They have to prove that they are going to be the number one team in that division that they're in. Eagles will win this game. My cooler, yeah,
I'm good.
Eagles
I'm
win.
cool with that.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if I had to further explain myself or why I
No.
think the Eagles will win. So yeah, Eagles will win
Like
this game. Week two, they're going against Washington, which I think they're not going to do so hot this upcoming season. I still don't think they'll find themselves defensively. I think the Lions will start to get a glimmer of what they can do offensively, even though they have the worst quarterback in Jared Goff. I think the wide receiver core will have enough heart to skim away with a win. It will be a tight win, but it will be a win.
Yeah, I think Lions squeeze out a win here.
Nice. So yeah, here we go. So we got Lions here. And then next we go up against my dark horse team of the league. I got the Minnesota Vikings at home. They're just too strong of a powerhouse team. The Kirk Cousins is going to run all over them. I think the Lions will try to put up a fight. I think it's going to be close in the first half, but here comes the second half, and they can't keep up. They won't be able to. The run game will be too strong for that defense.
Yeah, man. I think the only thing I'm excited about that game is seeing how Jeff Okuda will match up with Jefferson. You finally get to see Okuda come back from that injury, but we'll see. But yeah, I think the Vikings are going to run away with it, to be honest.
Nice. Cool. So next up, they're at home or going against Seattle Seahawks. Vince, do you want to take this one away?
Ooh, that's how I'm going to be that weekend. Because I think my Seattle Seahawks are going to get a win, even though they're in Detroit. I just don't think Detroit has it. Sorry.
Well, I don't think Seattle has it.
Yeah,
Oh.
but I mean,
Do I have to break it up here?
You have to break it. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. You know what? I'm really sorry, Vince. I just think that the Lions are more experienced and have a better relationship with the team they have now.
experience.
Experience with the teammates that they have now. Because Jared Goff, as much as I don't like him, he does have a relationship with those running backs, with the receivers, the O line, and I don't know who's going to be quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. Is it going to be Geno? Is it going to be, Drew Lock?
Excuse you?
Yeah,
Geno Smith has been with us for 4 years. He's more experienced with our team than
but
Jared Goff
seeing
is
him
with the
last
Lions.
year,
Lions win.
yeah, I'm sorry. I got Lions here. So I got Detroit Lions. Next up, they're going to Foxborough against New England Patriots. We have probably probably the best coach in the league, coaching up the Patriots. I know in our group chat, we're talking a little trash about the Patriots, and that's not what we said, but we're just bashing on you, Gabe, if you're listening in. So the Lions, I think this will be another close game. Kind of too close for me to call. I think I do also like the Lions here more than the Patriots.
I take Patriots here.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I would say Patriots, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think the Lions will put up a fight in every game that they play, just like they did last year. Don't get me wrong. But I just think Bill Belichick and the Patriots and Mac Jones will probably play a little bit better.
What was it last year? They had 6 games that they lost with 6 points or less.
Yeah.
I thought it was more, but I may be wrong.
It was either 6 or 8.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty tough for the Lions. I think this year their schedule is a little bit easier, or a little more favorable towards them. So hopefully they can pull off those tough wins at the end, which I think they will beat the Patriots here. But I got outvoted, so Patriots get the win for NSP. Next up, we got a bye week, so we got a water break. In honor of Gabe Munoz, we take a little sip of water. Next up, we're going to Jerry's World over there in Dallas. Remember, you guys, this should be the game that Jameson Williams is healthy and cleared to play. That star wide receiver from Alabama. Is he going to come out here? Is he going to make a difference? Will they beat the Dallas Cowboys?
No.
No.
Not.
Yeah, Cowboys are too strong of a team. I think by here the Dallas are a little bit behind the Eagles, which I still think Dallas will win the division, but they're falling behind here, and they have to win games like this. They cannot afford to lose them. If they do, there goes their postseason. Cool, cool.
Cool.
Week 8, they got the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins are coming up. They got a hot team. They're one of the hottest teams in the offseason. They got Tyreek Hill, Tua, Jalen Waddle, Gesicki. That's the offensive powerhouse. Now, defensively, can they prove anything? Can they stop the Lions?
I don't know. I think this one's going to be like just dependent on who has the flow going for them at this point in the season. I would say that these teams are pretty evenly matched up. The Lions don't have an amazing defense, but they do have Aiden Hutchinson. I mean, I'll give this one to the Lions, in my opinion.
I'm taking Dolphins.
Oh, guys, don't do this to me. Don't do this to
Come
me.
on.
Oh, man. You know what? A part of me feels like the Dolphins are going to start to fall off at this point. But then again, it's Jared Goff. And I think this is going to be a battle towards the quarterbacks of whoever has the best quarterback play. And Tua will have a tough time against Aiden Hutchinson, who should have been the number 1 overall pick, but just didn't happen. I do have the Dolphins here. I think they could rely more on other positions than just the quarterback position on this team. Going on to week 9, we got the Detroit Lions going up against the Green Bay Packers. Reed, you want to take it off from here?
The Packers sweep the Lions.
You want to explain a little more?
Our defense is going to be top tier. On paper, we're looking like one of the best defenses in the league. By week 9, we're going to have our wide receiver who's getting our the most of our pass catches figured out by now. We'll know our identity by this point, and we should be rocking and rolling by now. So week 9, we win against the Lions, and we're going to sweep them later.
I can't really argue too much. Green Bay is a very strong team as long as they have Aaron Rodgers back there. Now, if Aaron Rodgers does get hurt, it is totally reliant. There could be a chance where Detroit comes up with the win, but still the Packers do have a very strong defense, which, I made a mistake there. So, it is the Green Bay Packers winning this. Next in week 10, they're going against the Chicago Bears, which I think is one of the worst franchises here in this era. I'm not gonna say back then. Yeah, this era. Yeah, I can't say that. I can't put any disrespect, but they just been making bad moves over bad moves, and Justin Fields hasn't really shown anything right now in minicamp. We'll see what he does during the preseason. If they do decide to play him in the preseason, N'Keal Harry, the trade just got injured. They lost Allen Robinson. I feel like they cannot do anything. I might bite my tongue because the Bears do play against the Niners week 1, but I got the Lions beating the Doonies down out of the Bears.
I would agree, man. I would agree. Just like you said, they've been making horrible picks and horrible trades as they've gone along in the 2000s. So don't see them getting any better. The Lions are getting better.
Lions are getting better. Now they're going to face a similar outcome in week 11 going up against the New York Giants. If they do not get the trade for Jimmy G, they are in deep doo-doo, man. Daniel Jones ain't that guy. Tyrod Taylor will be that guy for the first 4 weeks, then get injured. I think the Lions here, they're coming off a win. They're hyped out of their minds. Their bellies are full of kneecaps. They're going to come out here and get this win against the Giants.
I've got Giants here, actually.
Ooh.
I think it's going to be a very close game, but the Lions are going to stumble at the end.
Wow. Okay, Vince.
We're going to keep that in mind when week 11 comes around because I have the Lions.
Ooh.
I just think they're a better team than the Giants.
Nice. Next up, week 12, they're going against one of the most promising teams this upcoming season. We got the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. They're going to Detroit. What can they do there? I don't know. Can DeAndre Swift do enough to break down that defense? I think he can, but I think their offense is just going to overpower the Detroit's defense. Even with Aiden Hutchinson, they do have a great old line there in Buffalo. I just don't think it'll be enough. I got the Buffalo Bills winning here.
Yeah, the Bills are just too overpowering for them.
Yeah, I think the Bills are better at every position. If I could argue it, maybe the only one is DeAndre Swift, but other than that.
Next up, week 13, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars, another team that I feel very similarly to how I feel with the Detroit Lions. I do feel like they're on the up and up. Unlike the Lions, they do have a promising QB. Um, but as far as heart goes, I haven't seen the chemistry yet. Hopefully, we can see it with Jacksonville. I would like to see Lions win here at home against Jacksonville Jaguars.
I have probably have the Jaguars winning here, but I love that both of these teams are going in the right direction as a franchise, as they draft, as they make moves for their entire organization. But I just think that Trevor Lawrence is going to be a little bit better than Jared Goff, especially this far in the season.
Yeah, I'm going to just echo Vince. Both of these teams are looking like they're headed in the right direction. And I think the Jags are going to come up on top.
But you guys don't understand. If the Jaguars win, that
Then,
means that they
yeah.
made the right choice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they did. I
Well,
hope Aiden Hutchinson comes out here and just tosses Lawrence around. No offense, okay, Ian, no offense, but I don't like that they made Walker their first overall pick, even though he looked great his first preseason game. I didn't like it, but I got outvoted here. Got to respect that. Got to respect the boys out here. Next up, week 14, they're at home against the Minnesota Vikings, a team that I'm very high on. I think here Dalvin Cook's just going to be unstoppable. He's just going to be left to right. Kirk Cousins going to find his connection. Man, am I living in the past or what? I was about to say Stephon Diggs, Justin
Thielen.
Jefferson. What? Oh, and Adam Thielen, which could also be another comeback fantasy player of the year. But Justin Jefferson is just on a high right now. This is his third year. He said he's going to be the best wide receiver after this season, and this is a game to really put up some points and stats.
Yeah,
I don't think the Vikings sweep.
Oh wow!
So, like I said, in the first time that they meet up, I'm excited to see Jeff Okudah and Justin Jefferson brawl it out. So maybe Reed is right. Maybe Jeff Okudah will get the better of him. But the Vikings also have Adam Thielen. So I think the Vikings sweep.
Vikings sweep.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Roll the horn. Next up, we got the New York Jets, another team that I do like just because of Robert Saleh. They made a lot of great offseason moves. But if they don't have the defense going by now, I feel like they won't be able to keep up with Lions offense. They're trying to get things rolling, especially with that running back crew. I think DeAndre Swift and Jamal Williams will do great in the backfield. Poor Robert Saleh. I'm sorry, but I got Detroit winning here. Yeah.
Okay, I'm proud of that.
Don't like it, but that's what I got. Next up, week 16, we got the Carolina Panthers at home going against the Detroit Lions. Will Baker be starting? Will Sam Darnold be starting? There's a quarterback situation going on right now in the preseason. I think Baker is going to get the job, but how long? Because he might just blow during the season. Is that enough of an excuse to put the Lions ahead of the Panthers here?
I think Panthers.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This one's gonna be a hard one, just because, like we've said in many videos, the NFL is changing and a lot of teams are changing. So we just don't know. This is like our guess, our best guess. But I would say Panthers.
Man,
but I want the Lions to win though.
I thought the Lions might take it from here. I think this is one of those games where they're out screaming their lungs out with the head coach, like, yeah, we did it. You know, this is a team that we could have beaten, and we did. I got outvoted here. So you got the boys have the Panthers winning week 16. Better luck next time, Lions. I think the following year you guys will be a lot better. But week 17, moving on to the next week, I do believe they can sweep the Bears. It's hard to say because they are divisional games, and I don't think I want it to happen, right? But at this time, they have to get a win before they go to Green Bay.
Yeah, man. I think us not being in that division, we're rooting for the Lions because they've been historically so bad for so long. But I just don't know. I would think I would have to go with Reed here. I think Chicago's going to win. But I would love the Lions to win 2 out of 3 games that we don't have them winning this season.
I'll give this one a 50-50 toss, so I won't say whatever.
Okay, then
I'll give the final decision to AJ.
I already chose. I have the
Okay,
Lions.
okay, then you can have the Lions win.
I got the Lions winning. I got them sweeping. Here we go. Thank you,
All
boys.
right.
I appreciate it.
Going into week 18, I'm taking the reins here. All right. So the Packers could potentially be sitting players. Do you guys think we'll be sitting players in week 18?
Aaron Rodgers, if you guys have a for sure number one spot.
Okay. Even if we sit players, week 18 last year, we sat players after the second half, or I think it was the first quarter. I don't remember exactly. And that's how the Lions beat us. Also, what's his name? MCDC really brought every single trick play out of his playbook and brought it into that game. Every single trick play he played in that game. I think this year, if we end up playing, we end up sitting our starters. Jordan Love is a better quarterback. We're going to see it in the preseason, hopefully, but he's looked great in practice so far, and I think Jordan Love is going to be able to show us what is potentially after Aaron Rodgers potentially retires this year. So I think we're going to see a great Jordan Love game, and the Packers are going to win Week 18, no matter whether we sit players or not. And it's a Lambeau.
Vince?
Oh man, just looking back at last year, it was a good win for them, and
For sure.
I want them to do it again. Like my heart is saying Lions, 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 but it's just if the Packers don't sit anybody, and if Reed is right about Jordan Love, I think the Packers just have too much. Even in their
if we're not sitting players, that means this is playoff. Whether we're trying to make a push for the playoffs, or this is depending on our seed in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think y'all are definitely going to be fighting for seed in this game. So that's why I have Packers winning. But if miraculously you guys have an amazing record by this time, I would say the Lions are going to win.
Okay. AJ?
I don't think the Packers will be sitting players here. I think Minnesota's going to have a great season. I think the Packers are going to have to fight all the way to the end to get number one in that division, or like you said, a higher seed, because I don't think it is a gimme year for them. But yeah, I got the Packers here just because I don't see them sitting players at week 18 this upcoming season.
All right, Packers win.
Packers win.
Packers
Let's see what we
sweep.
got.
I called it.
So their record is 6-11.
That's a huge improvement. That's a huge improvement.
It is a huge improvement. There are a lot of games on the schedule that we just went over that could be close games. Hopefully they could flip the switch and win those close games so that, these players could actually, have something to cheer about. But, it is what it is. At the end of the day, they are the Detroit Lions. Sorry to say.
So they prove otherwise, They are the Detroit Lions.
Yeah. Also, for fantasy players, draft Jameson Williams, probably one of your last rounds. Could be a huge steal for you. But thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, keep on grinding.